In 2010, y'all know about the guy paid 10,000 Bitcoin for 2 Papa John's pizzas. 10,000 Bitcoin. And I wasn't in crypto then. I wasn't in Bitcoin. I wish I could say that I was buying pizza for 10,000 Bitcoin. But I want to make kind of a bold statement right off the bat here. I think you and I we're like that guy that was buying pizza. Obviously, we didn't get as strong as an entry. Obviously, those gains of what Bitcoin was trading at 10,000, or when he paid 10,000 Bitcoin, those gains, it's kind of out of the equation for you and I, right? At this very moment. But in terms of crypto and how early we still are, we're in this cycle, in this era of our lives, we're so early. I was just reading, it was earlier this year, 72% of Americans don't hold crypto. Another stat, 38% of Americans have lost more crypto than they've made. And those stats earlier this year, think about that, like 2023, we're lower now. Like crypto has fallen even lower. It has been a brutal 2023, basically. And here's the thing though. Put aside the brutalness, put aside the pain, put aside the winter, put aside what's happening right now with price. There is so much bullish narrative happening. Out of every cycle we've been through, this might be one of the most bullish cycles getting ready to happen. I want to explain why in just a second. But since 2021, the cycle top, the last bull market high, I think it's like over $2 trillion have been lost by investors for crypto. So what's happening naturally as crypto bleeds out and it's just pain and winter? People are leaving. People are leaving crypto. And I wanted to start with this strong statement that we're early, because this is what I tell myself. There's got to be a matter of conviction. You know, I tweeted yesterday, sometimes when I tweet bullish things, long-term optimistic bullish things, people kind of say I'm overly confident. And why would I be an investor in this space? Why would I be a content creator pouring my time and money into this space if I wasn't confident in what's going to happen next? And that is to say, for the first time in all of the cycles, crypto is set to potentially receive trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars in value being poured into the market. We are the best positioned we've ever been for something like that to finally happen. And it is in this environment of bleeding. And right now, going even into September, it's mid-August right now, going into September, we've talked about how September historically is just not a good month for crypto. I think historically it's red, right? I don't know the exact percentage on average, but it's a red month. So there's no guarantees that September will be a red month, but the pain that we're feeling right now, the pain that we felt since the top of 2021, almost 2 years ago, that pain, it could continue. But I am continuously reminding myself that not only do I think the worst is over in terms of this bear cycle, I really do. And there's a lot of stats to back that up that I've talked about on my YouTube channel. The year before recession being the worst of it for markets. Remember, markets are not the economy. The economy's not feeling too good, right? But markets are not the economy. But not only that, as we go into potentially a red September, maybe even it's a red October, we are at this part of the cycle where we're getting ready to finally shift, right? We're months away from a shift, and that is to go into the Bitcoin halving and through the Bitcoin halving in like April 2024. It is getting so close. Spring of 2024 is getting so close. And then if cycles repeat, if there's consistency on the charts, and I truly just think there will be, cycles have respected the consistency just 100% of the time so far. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but going through 2024 Bitcoin halving, there is so much in store for crypto gains, not just with Bitcoin, but crypto in general. And I think it was just today, Coinbase, CFTC approved Coinbase. Just an example, CFTC approved Coinbase for futures trading. And that's good. It's good for the industry. it's good for Coinbase to get kind of this win like that, but it is such an important contrast and a powerful contrast to see the CFTC, this regulatory body, do something that is sound and right and good for crypto. That is huge, because right now there's another body in the US government that is doing the exact opposite. That is the SEC. This regulation through enforcement, suing everybody. So when we see CFTC step up and do something properly, and really they should truly be the ones in charge of these commodities, which is crypto, not securities. But I think this thing that just happened with Coinbase today is big for the SEC versus Binance case, the SEC versus Coinbase case. We already saw what happened with Ripple and SEC. XRP, not a security. XRP leading the way in that regard. The reason I'm even bringing that stuff up in this video, where I'm talking about how people are leaving crypto, but we're still early and the timing is getting very close for the cycle shift, all of this, the reason I'm bringing that up is because I truly think with what we have going on with the SEC, I think Coinbase is going to win because the law is on their side. I think we're going to get so much clarity. All of a sudden, after this winter, and the timing of it is the thing. We might have months of pain. We might have months of fear headlines because of the SEC and because of this fight that we're in right now. The anti-crypto army that is within the administration right now, that we might get some bearish headlines, but we're getting very close to a cycle shift, 2024 halving. And the other thing is the fact that in 2024, November 2024, we have an election, a huge election, where the entire dynamics of everything that we've gone through, not only through this cycle and the bear market, but with this administration, the bearish dynamics, they might shift if the people vote the current administration out. That is huge. So we might have this alignment like we've never seen before, where we're getting clarity, where SEC potentially losing because judges rule in favor of the law. We might see, as the Bitcoin halving is happening, a shift in the administration, right? The dynamics there. And we might see Bitcoin ETF approvals all of a sudden. And this isn't to say this stuff isn't happening right now as we're bleeding, as charts are down, as Bitcoin's down, as your favorite crypto is down. These things aren't happening right now. It's pain. People are leaving crypto. People are not interested in getting in. But that whole shift of the next cycle that could set up to bring in trillions and trillions of dollars. Imagine just the next bull cycle hitting a $10 trillion market cap as a whole. What crypto will be doing, what altcoins would be doing in that environment, especially altcoins that were once being targeted as securities. All of a sudden, they have clarity, they're commodities. What happens in that environment? What happens when we have a pro-crypto administration and clarity, guidance into the next Bitcoin halving? People are leaving right now, and it's obvious. I mean, myself as a content creator in crypto, the engagement has just plummeted. It just plummets more and more, because not only are people leaving, but even people that are like, all right, I'll hold my crypto, they're just tuning out. They're tuning out until something happens. And when we get this shift finally, when we bottom out finally, whether it's because we've gone sideways long enough or we've gone down another leg, when we get the shift finally, people are going to raise their eyebrow and they're going to be like, is crypto going up again? Bitcoin halving coming into play? And then we start seeing retail start entering the picture once again. And all the people, not all of them, but so many of the people who have never held crypto before, they're going to start thinking about it, because we have this huge shift. And a lot of the narrative I talked about in this video is really about America, US. We see other countries adopting cryptocurrency already, right? Bitcoin spot ETFs, for instance. We see that happening already. So the shift is already happening. The fundamentals are already strong for the next cycle. It's just a matter of getting through this painful time. I was going to do a technical analysis video today. I'm just kind of like, I'm kind of like when price is not doing anything or it's just slowly falling, I'm not even that interested in watching the charts. So that's my thought today, everybody. I wanted to throw it out there. I hope you're doing well. I am going to do a Cardano analysis later. I think today there are some things I want to cover in terms of ADA BTC and where we are in this cycle in terms of Cardano, because it's been a rough one for ADA holders as well. But ADA holders, BTC holders, any altcoin holder, XRP, Ethereum, whatever, it's been brutal. But I really think we're getting close. And I am confident about that. That's just my thought. That's my opinion. That's all this is. If you agree with me, if you're still here, thank you for being here. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe as we prepare for the next cycle, because we're getting closer than I think many people realize. I'll see you all in the next video. God bless.